G'day everyone, congratulations, you found the channel type. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be playing some White Weenie, which you've seen me play on the channel before, and became pretty popular, I think last week, maybe the week before. Over the last few weeks it's become kind of popular again, but I thought I'd make up a new list on the channel for you guys. What is that art? But yeah, so we're going to play some White Weenie. We're going to build the deck in the video, just so you guys can go through that with me, see what I choose, why I choose it for some of it. Yeah, so let's jump on in. So some obvious starting points. We want the protection creatures, our Seed of Life's Bounty and Selfless Savior. We're probably going to want at least a couple of giant killers in the main, more in the sideboard. So it's still kind of a placeholder at the moment. Definitely want Selfless Savior. I like Speaker of the Heavens. It's another 1-drop that's can be relevant in the late game and that opponents really go out of their way to get rid of. So it can be pretty helpful. Venerable Knight, I've seen this in some lists, but I just don't think it does enough at the moment. Daxos, no, we're not doing the life gain thing. And it shuts down our Urian flickers. Glass Casket, I probably want at least some amount in the sideboard. Luminarch Aspirant, we definitely want. Hushbringer's a maybe. I probably do want Kabira Takedown. I think it's the most suitable of the MDFCs for this deck. Amiria's Call is just way too expensive for what we're trying to do. Sajiri Shelter, Definitely want Heliod. I think he's a beating. I'd like to have access to at least some Shepherd of the Flock. Basri is probably good in the sideboard. Harpon might be good in the sideboard. Idol's probably a good 2-op in the sideboard. We are going to go through and rethink all of this. We definitely want more. One of the main reasons to play this. Skyclave Apparition, obviously really good, but we don't want to be playing too many 3-drops. We're going to be playing 4 Maul, and I think I'd rather have some amount of Heliod and or Loris in the main. Where is Heliod? I've gone past him. Don't have it. I think I go the 1-1 split, Heliod and Loris in the main here. No, another companion. Couple of castles seems good. I think 24 lands is probably about right. I couldn't be bothered looking up guides and stuff for that at the moment. I don't think... Probably cut one because we got the takedown. So we got 5 more spots. We're doing pretty well. Maybe I want more Shepherd. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know about Archon. That's a maybe. Okay, is there anything else we really want in the main deck? I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting that's like pretty obvious. This could be good for just annoying rogues a little bit as well. Angelic Ascension. Maybe we put in a couple of Hushbringers to the main. Yeah, not really loving anything I'm seeing so far. Oh, pardon me. So I think I go up to 3 Giant Killers. Try like this for the main deck. So then sideboard. I probably want another Glass Casket. Alright, why don't we just try like this and see how we go. There we go, that's a suitable name. Oh, almost forgot. Sleeves. This seems the most appropriate. Apply styles where we can. And what do we want as our little logo up there? Yeah. So let's jump in and see how we go. This hand's obviously awful, particularly on the drop. This is a lot better. Put back one of the doggos. So one of the problems one of the things that I think went wrong with the previous White Weenie deck I used to play is that the first was a bit high. Had like Maul, had Lava Brink Venturer, which isn't a particularly good card, and Legion Angel, which is obviously good, but it's all a bit mana intensive, but you want your curve to be low, you want your land count low, because you're an aggro deck. So this is a bit lower to the ground. I know the deck building was pretty quick and pretty rushed. I didn't really go through some of the things, but I had a sort of general idea of what I wanted. I didn't fall button here. Had a general idea of what I wanted, and I also just wanted to play out some games and see how we go before stressing over all of my card choices too much. That's unfortunate. It's so rare to see this played that I don't even think to play around it. So this seems like the mere control. Get in again. And I think we just play this out. Yep. Could be playing into an extinction event here, but whatever. No extinction event. Is this mono blue? Some mono blue counter spells. Looks like a yes. Any minute now. Any minute now they'll play that counter spell. Apparently may have disconnected. So I'm going to pump up the Owl Seed here for the life gain. Yep. I mean, I have to go for this, right? They obviously have a counter spell. Well, I'll just keep pumping this one for now. So we're just going to suit up here. Sure. And here we pump the Aspirate and keep the Alseid active to protect it. Sure. So I don't really want to equip Maul and tap out. So I just try to resolve Heliod here. Sure. Good thing I didn't attack, as you can see. Okay. That is what we needed. So they only have one black source, so they are kind of screwed here. Ooh. So they bought themselves another turn. But they now have no access to removal. And they scoop it up. Okay, so this should not have been in my sideboard. I thought I took that out. So I should cut this for another Sentinel's Eyes. That's my bad. I think I want Basri Cat over Heliod. And maybe one more. Loris could be good here still. I think I just keep it like this. Yes, I've seen a lot of these white weenie lists running a Miria's Call, and I've seen a few videos of people playing it, and I've never seen it be relevant. I've never seen it be anything other than a land that deals 3 damage to you if you want it untapped. You know, if you're, like with a deck like this, if you've got enough mana to cast a Miria's Call, like, game's pretty much over. I mean, there will be edge cases where it's useful. You know, I can imagine some games where it could like just be that clutch top deck and win you the game. But that's such a low likelihood, and it's just so contrary to what the rest of the deck is trying to do. Like, it's really not a free include in a deck like this. I guess it's keepable. I prefer to have like an Elsid or something. Speaking of which, sure. So I felt like they had a counterspell there, which is why I didn't try to resolve Hello Blade. So, sure. So that's the time to resolve Hello Blade, and I've got this held up to save something if I need to. So I try to resolve the aspirants here. Okay. Ooh, their hand must be terrible. Must be terrible. I'm not going to bother playing out the planes at the moment, because I may need to discard things to Seasoned Heliod, and if I cast this to save something, I don't really have much left in my hand. So there could be a Shark Typhoon here. Voracious Great Shark, okay. Wasn't expecting that. I do want to play this Voracious Great Shark version of DeckBuild though. I really like this card. Honestly, I think I just let this die and make an Angel. And they can't really attack. I can pump the Heliod, so the Heliod can attack into the Shark as well. I guess I try to resolve this now. It's obviously a lot better before combat than after. Sublime Epiphany. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Yep. So they can't really afford to attack with any of these sharks. I can make another Angel here. And I mean, our opponent's still not in a great position. Yeah, so this looks like it's based on that DeckBuild list that was in the SCG Satellites tournament, and that CGB covered on his channel. Okay, so they're still opting not to attack. Okay. Got punished for not playing the land there, but that's fine. Make an Angel. Speaker of the Heavens is putting in work here, as you can see. But yeah, this deck runs a lot of 2-drops, which is something I've spoken about in my Dominion Control videos. It feels like it needs to really focus on the 2-drop slot, and it runs Didn't Say Please to turn on Drown in the Loch, and then the win conditions are Voracious Great Shark and a single Shark Typhoon, and it also runs Sublime Epiphany to like copy the sharks and stuff. Looks like a really fun deck. I'll probably try it out soon. Okay, yep, kill off the speaker, makes sense. So I can just attack with everything here. Mind you, we still get absolutely blown out by an Extinction event. But I think this list only runs like 2 copies. I don't know what's in the sideboard, I only saw the CGB version so far. But yeah, I tend to look it up and I'll have a play with it because it looks really fun. And obviously, yeah, it runs Lochmere Serpent as well. Alright, 100% win rate so far. I wonder if this was meant to be the Melange. Yeah, this seems okay. I'd rather be on the play, obviously, but win some, lose some. So likely rogues. Definitely rather be on the play. Crabby. First, yep. There goes my deck. This could be another counter spell, could be a removal spell, it's kind of hard to say. Swing in. So safe, yep. Sure. I like to interpret that as digging for answers. Could have just been hunting for a land drop though. I'm intentionally slow rolling them all here because I don't want to play it out and just get it countered. So I'm just going to play this out as a creature. Get a little more pressure on the board. And they do now have lethal on board. What you got there, Melange? Mage Domination. Okay, so they can't have a counterspell at the moment. Okay, let's skip it up. I'm gonna go grab my coffee, I'm brewing. That's the good stuff. Nice little Ethiopia. So, want eyes, idol, and probably some caskets, and maybe another Hushbringer. I don't know how helpful Giant Killer here is here. It's not entirely useless, obviously, but actually, this guy's a bit less useful on the old drawer, isn't he? Okay, let's just try like this. See how we get. I mean, this should be a favourable matchup for us. I'll keep it and hope to hit another untapped land. I'll lead on this. 1-2 is a bit better than a 1-1. Sure. Okay, did not find the untapped land. It's unfortunate, because this would have been a really good turn to resolve an Aspirant or a Hellblade before their Dragon Block defenses are up. Okay, resolving that's actually a big deal. Drop another Owl Seed. Interesting. try to resolve my casket here. Yep. All about forcing that counterspell. That is very good for us. Obviously they can play it next turn and start buying things back, but it means they don't have anything great in hand, and we can get the Aspirant down safely. And we can now pump up Hushbringer. Flying Lifelinker seems pretty good here. They should have played the one out of the graveyard, not the one out of their hand. That was a mistake. Plus Casket, eat their Loris. So now all of these guys can attack without fear of dying if they're blocked. This is going pretty swimmingly for us so far. I mean, the game's far from over. Obviously. That's a nice coffee. So I was just renaming some files there. Drowning the lock, nothing I can do about it, so that's fine. I'd really love to get a third land, that would be really nice. Not attacking with this because they could have a Thieves Guild Enforcer. And they scoop it up. Beautiful. Who needed a third land? Alright, and we're back. And I accidentally just added something to the deck. Brilliant. So, yeah, I've got a few more games that you're going to be seeing with this deck. Let's see if I can hunt down what I put in here. As you can probably see, this list is actually a tiny bit different to the Idyllic Range. This list is actually a tiny bit different to the one I built earlier in this. I have made some changes as I've been playing it. You're going to see, I think, at least one or two more games of the old configuration before I get into one with this newer one. I might actually make a change now, and that Idyllic Grange does not seem like a terrible idea. Just as a one-off. Put a counter on something. Sometimes. That's that's not too bad. I mean, this could also be Crawling Barrens, but I've got Castle Ardenvale doing essentially the same thing. Anyway, yeah, that was the deck. I've got a few more videos coming up with it, and I do want to try out that Thumbnaiil list that I pointed out in one of my videos from the SCG Satellite Tour and that CGB had up on his channel, so look out for that one too. But otherwise, guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed me throwing this together rather haphazardly. And I'll catch you in the next one. Stay brilliant.